Ain't got time for MSU people.
Let me tell you something, brother. Hey, the highlight of Saturday, to me, was watching Juwan Howard and Harbaugh hug each other in the middle. Dog.
Breaking news, MLB lockout imminent. Talks end after 7 minutes. So it's happening.
What? Oh, the contract for the MLB players?
Just saying,
I
like.
don't care about the MLB lockout.
Not when Michigan wins in the big game.
Nope.
For those that
UMM baseball coming up.
For those that are watching, I just want to let you know that we are going live right now, but we will be starting the show at 7 o'clock.
Show started Saturday. You know, last time I checked.
As y'all can hear, Jose is very excited for the show today. This is probably the most excited I've seen Jose since the opening show.
Hey, I think this is since we did the first ever Fantasy Guy show. It's more exciting than that right now. Be honest with you. Greatest show ever. Best show. Hashtag best show ever. Make sure that's the last one. More cowbell. Let's introduce the cowbell. Every time you say a Michigan fact, you get a cowbell.
Alright. Tom Brady's here to go.
Cowbell.
Oh, man. Are you gonna let me post or what, man? All I'm hearing is cowbell, cowbell.
All I'm saying is, the job's not done.
True. True.
And if you're telling me there's a chance we can play Cincinnati week 1 of the college football playoffs, because that's going to happen.
We're going to discuss that later.
Yes. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's going to be a December to remember.
Kyle already talked about Go Blue.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell. We ain't talking Le'Veon. You know what I mean? God bless. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Fantasy Guys.
You know what? I'm gonna play the music. Go ahead.
You hit them one time.
Ring it.
Bring it in, baby. And this is a show where we not only talk about fantasy football, we talk about everything.
What do we talk about?
We talk about NFL, we talk about NCAA, we talk about MLB, we talk about NHL, we talk about UFC, we talk about tennis, we talk about golf, we talk about Dan across the street.
What is Dan across the street doing these days?
Dan is the man, because I think he's a Michigan fan too, last time I checked.
Go ahead.
I hope he is.
Ring the bell.
That one's for you, Dan. You're the man. Request the bell.
What is this about? What is the segment today, Olga? What is that segment? You said that we're going to do a segment about the bell. Is that what you said?
Ring the bell. It's the Michigan bell, by the way. Every time I ran it a lot. Saturday.
Well, Jose, listen, man. Let me tell you something, all right? You got me excited for this show too. Because guess what?
What?
I want to tell you something, all right? There's something about being in the state of Michigan when there's winning happening. As much as you want to like have that rivalry, at the same time, I like to see everybody excited and happy and ready to jump out of their seats. You know what I'm saying? It makes all more entertaining and better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so this is why I like it, and I'm happy about it for that sake. But we're gonna get into the Michigan Ohio State game talk.
Sure.
But I want to also just discuss a couple things. First of all, welcome to episode 13 of the Fantasy Guys Wednesday edition. Jose got us already pumped up, jamming.
Fist pumping.
It's the cowbell show. It's the cowbell show. So if you ever have a Michigan fact, I'm gonna respect it today. We're gonna ring the cowbell. All right. If Jose forgets, I'll even ring the cowbell. All right. We're going to have some fun. And then, we're going to talk about, again, the game, college football playoff outlook, big games this Saturday. There's a lot of big games this Saturday. Of course, we're going to do our Lions and Raiders talk because, we have to talk about the Lions and the Raiders. Top 3 waiver wire pickups, some MLB tracker. I got all the MLB signings so far. Just quickly going to run through them and then talk about 1 or 2 of them. And Thursday Night Football, of course. Okay?
Hold on, real quick, though.
Let's hear it.
I got a fever.
Oh.
And they gave me a prescription.
Talk to me.
You know what the prescription is?
Speak.
More cowbell.
I didn't get that same prescription, but that is amazing. I like it. I love it. All right. So, shout out. I'm going to give my first shout out to the first sponsor today. Our 3 sponsors is BC Adhesives, Give to Gain, and the Balkan House Restaurant. We're actually going to give you our Give to Gain Player of the Week later on in the show. So let me start off with BC Adhesives. They are a gold sponsor located in Franklin, Wisconsin. You can go to BC Adhesives for all of your industrial needs. They do food packaging, book binding, product assembly, and many other industrial services. If you are in need of adhesives for your business or are having trouble with your current adhesives applications, you can contact them by phone. 1-888-679-9825 or by website www.bcadhesives.com. Shout out to Matt, Terry Cassidy. Always gotta give them a shout out, man, when I do this. Ed and Jake. I love giving them shout outs, man, because if they do listen to it, they're gonna be like, shout out to OT and Jose from the Wednesday show.
All day.
Alright? With that said, there was a big game this Saturday, Jose. And if there's one way I want to describe the victory,
go ahead. It's been a great holiday weekend.
Jose.
It's a great holiday weekend from start to finish. Sorry.
Earlier this year, you were talking about the Wisconsin victory as the biggest hardball victory. I remember you mentioning that. You were excited about the Penn State victory. What does the Ohio State victory mean?
Hardball, congratulations.
You're with us for another 5?
10 years?
10?
Yeah. Nobody's gonna. I ain't gonna forget this win. 10 years. This is a Harbaugh contract. It's a contract extension. Sign it back.
It's whenever he wants to leave.
No, he's not going anywhere.
So whenever he wants to leave. Michigan ain't gonna let him.
You know what's the best part? I know it's the biggest Harbaugh win in his career, but it ain't gonna be the best yet.
Ooh.
Woof.
Let me ask you this question.
Big
Ten championship win against Iowa or the Ohio State win? Which one is bigger? For Harbaugh.
For Harbaugh? Knowing Harbaugh? It's all about Ohio State, man.
And how's the people are going to judge Harbaugh, which win is bigger? To you, you might think like the Big Ten championship win is bigger, but for Harbaugh's sake, which one is bigger? The Ohio State victory or the Big Ten championship?
No, you got to the championship. You did what you had to do. This is my opinion.
Okay.
I think the Ohio State game was way bigger.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think that's a debate.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to sit here and say, come on, dude, this is the Big Ten championship. Like, it's on his resume.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that's going to be on his resume. Second is beating Ohio State, but they're going to also
of course.
Record, you know
of course.
But I think
from a Michigan standpoint, this was the biggest thing for him. It was the best thing. It's beautiful.
Great game, by the way. So let's actually get into the game, right?
Okay, let's go. First
drive, they scored.
Scored. Bam.
You know what I'm saying? And then Ohio State, I think stopped them. All right?
Then
Ohio State eventually got the lead, right? And the first quarter was quick. Then another biggest move was after Ohio State quickly got the lead, Michigan came back and scored a touchdown. Those are big game momentum. You know, your backs are against the wall. That was a big one. But just overall, you know, the score was 42-27. I think that was a fair score because Michigan realistically held ground the whole game.
Yeah, beat them.
They played old school Michigan football.
Pushed them everywhere.
This is when the rivalry was back and forth. That's how Michigan played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I was reading, like, the night before I was sitting there reading articles. There was a betting article. 89% of the bets went to Ohio State.
I would not be surprised. I was joking when I said they're going to win by 30-20, but I really thought they were going to win by double digits. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, if I play the tape, I don't know if I specifically said that, but that's exactly what I was feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's crazy, man. Michigan, big win. They're still in the contention. I know that's what we're gonna talk about next.
Number 2 in the country.
Number 2 in the country. You know, they were talking about it in the group chat. I was gonna say this. I was like, they're for sure. I was like, the only reason why they won't put Michigan at 2 is just because Alabama's playing Georgia, just for like the publicity. 2 versus 1. But Michigan was going to move to 2. I told you something about that. I was like, they're going to flip-flop Ohio State. But they dropped Ohio State. I was being sarcastic about them being 5. Yeah. But they dropped Ohio State. Even though I don't like 5 and 6, by the way. We're going to get into that later. We're going to get into 5 and 6 later. But any other final comments about the Michigan one? I mean, I know we're going to talk about it pretty much throughout the show. I know you're going to have your opportunities. Who was that? William?
Yeah, my boy Willie. Hey, Willie.
Is Bruce Dickinson.
Bruce Dickinson. I love it.
Big Ten Player of the Year, says Khaled.
Haskins?
Hutchinson,
yeah, defensive player. Defensive player, Big Ten. Haskins, Big Ten team.
I mean, Kenneth Walker. Are we going to talk about him or no?
Who?
Kenneth. Sir Kenneth Walker.
Last time I seen him, he scored 5 touchdowns. Never heard of him ever since.
We ain't gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna do that. All right.
Sorry.
So I just want to tell you this, okay? With all this said, you know, let's not think that like y'all have taken over the Michigan Ohio State rivalry or anything like that. I just want to make sure that it's known. Like I want to make sure that it's like people understand. I'm gonna give respect when respect is due. That was a huge win for Michigan. All right. Huge win. I didn't even want Michigan to win because I didn't want to have to deal with people coming up, you know, talking
Deal with it.
I'm going to deal with it. Because it was a great win for you guys, all right? Okay. But at the end of the day, I also want to let y'all be realistic, too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Y'all can rock around with your chest high, but let's not think the rivalry has shifted, okay? You guys still got time to prove.
Last time I checked, for the past 2 years, we're undefeated against Ohio State, okay? So that's what I'm going with. We talking about 2020 and up. My man's bigging up the Stone Age, man. Y'all hear this? Hey, Dan, you hear this? Talking about the past.
You know what? You're right. And hopefully you guys can enjoy a nice run. I do not want y'all to win the championship, though.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Let's be realistic here.
Let me hear this.
We're going to beat Iowa.
Yes.
Okay? You agree with that, right?
100%.
We should.
Michigan fans need to stop worrying about that game.
Yeah.
It's going to probably be a tight game.
It's going to we have the better team. We're better all around, guys. We're better all around, right?
Yes. I agree.
Okay, now let's shift it here. We're talking about Alabama and Georgia. Who you got winning that game?
I got Georgia winning.
Of course. We both got Georgia winning that game. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Now, that will move Cincy to number 3. I think Georgia stays at number 1. Michigan will stay at number 2. Our first... That would mean week 1 in the playoffs, we play Cincy.
I can see this happening.
Yes. And then we're going to have to most likely play Georgia in the championship.
I don't like 5 and 6. Michigan, you guys are in a lucky situation right now. So the loss of this game matters to Georgia. First of all, if Alabama wins, you're out in a bad situation.
Yeah.
Just want to let y'all know.
Because we might go to 1.
Not only that.
No, Alabama's going to jump us, 100%.
Yeah, and then not only that, you know, y'all playing Alabama or Georgia.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Georgia's not going farther than 3. You know, that's what I believe. They're not falling down to 3. Past 3.
It's not when you lose. It's not how you lose. It's when you lose. Is that what it is?
And how you lose matters too.
Yeah. Okay.
In this situation, I really believe that if Alabama loses respectfully, this is what I was going to get at in this argument. We talked about a 2-loss team getting in like a couple weeks ago. I keep saying I don't like 5 and 6. I don't like Oklahoma State at all. They're going to get pounded. You lucky son of a guns could have Cincinnati, Michigan, and Oklahoma State in a playoff one year. You're going to have a cakewalk to the freaking national championship. I'm telling you, when you get to the championship, it's one game, bro. Anything can happen.
That's it.
So I'm just telling y'all trying to get a cakewalk out of this situation, so I'm trying to find a way to help them.
Why are you mad? Why is he mad?
Listen.
So,
need more cowbell.
Ring the bell! Ring the bell!
Sorry, we'll probably seen that a couple minutes late.
It's alright, Willie. Just give me the cowbell.
Go ahead, though. Alabama 2 losses. They have a good loss to Georgia. I think Texas A&M is another loss. Texas A&M is a solid team. I personally, if I was on the committee and I have a vote, I'm putting Alabama in. Because I don't give a crap about past precedents.
Yeah.
I care about now, Hussein. Alabama, you're asking, you want the
They just went to what? Triple overtime? Barely beat.
Auburn's a good team on the road.
I feel that.
Auburn's a good team on the road. Like, let's keep it real. That's their rivals. That's one of their top 2 rivals, okay? So at the end of the day, listen, Alabama's not the old Alabama. Like, they're not last year Alabama.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They're beatable. But they're better than Oklahoma State and Baylor.
But it's about
They're better than Notre Dame. Like, I don't know. That's me personally.
Who's Oklahoma State playing this Saturday?
Oklahoma State. So this matchup for Oklahoma State, they have a good one. They're playing against Baylor, number 9.
Okay.
Yes.
So if they beat Baylor, they don't deserve to be in it?
No.
I don't know why that ain't out there. I don't know why that.
If Alabama has a good loss. Now, if they get blown out, there's no argument.
Listen, man, there is no such thing as a good loss.
Yeah, there is. There really is.
Well, not when you already have a loss.
That's true, but, you know.
I'm just saying, I feel like Alabama doesn't deserve to be in it if they lose this Saturday. And I personally believe that they're going to lose this Saturday. I'm scared that they're going to, if they win, that's going to be momentum, man. It's going to get nasty. And that's what the committee wants. They want an SEC playoff, straight up.
Okay, so let me ask this question.
Go.
Oklahoma State loses. Cincinnati, they play Houston, loses.
Oh my God, they better not.
Notre Dame, win. They don't got no games this weekend, do they?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, because they're not even in a conference, though. See, they're not in a conference. You got
What?
Alabama, Ohio State, and Notre Dame. Pick one.
Alabama?
Ohio State or Notre Dame?
Give me them bums, Ohio State again. I'll smash the. Give me Notre Dame, 100%.
You want Notre Dame.
I want Notre Dame.
Who deserves to be in the playoffs?
From those 3?
Yes.
Alabama.
But 2 losses.
Nope.
See?
Bring the buck. Nope. I'll say there's. Okay.
I'm giving you scenarios.
Now
It
listen.
can't happen.
This. Alright.
Bring it down, though.
Ohio State out.
Okay.
Alabama in.
Thank you. I think that's realistic too, by the way.
Brian Kelly leaving, affecting Notre Dame's playoffs chances.
I agree. They don't deserve it. I think that's a disrespectful move, by the way.
He's stupid.
At least wait a week.
That's what I was gonna say. Wait till.
Like, no. Tell them you're gonna agree, but wait a week. Relax. I'm agreeing.
No,
Let's
man.
wait a week. Because, you know, they're in a college football playoff hunt, man. Like, you're in a college football playoff hunt. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm a player, I'm gonna look like me. I can functionally understand as a person that I see why he did this.
Of course.
But you're still gonna have in the back of your mind the timing was not right.
Oh yeah, he understands.
You know what I'm saying? And there's gonna be players that don't even understand like why he would leave.
Yeah, because they're young kids.
Yeah.
You're talking about 17-year-old kids, 18-year-old kids.
Exactly. So bad timing, man. So let's go back to the college football playoff because that was the next topic. We talked about who Michigan can potentially play. Cincinnati, Alabama. Realistically, it could be any one of these teams again. If they all the pieces fall, because they all got decent teams, man. Cincinnati's playing Houston, top 25 team.
I know.
You know, Oklahoma State got a top 10 team playing against. Notre Dame's the only team without a game. Alabama's playing 1. Michigan's playing Iowa. They're a top 20 team, right?
Yeah.
So, Iowa's 15.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, huh?
I'm just saying, there's a lot of good games this Saturday. A lot of good games this Saturday. So, who do you want Michigan to play? Be honest with me. Rank the top 3.
I want us to play Cincinnati. I want us to play Oklahoma State. I want us to play. Yeah, I think those are our best options right
Notre
now.
Dame?
Notre Dame, yeah. But other than them 3, those are our only 3 easy games. Other than them, it's going to be just hard SEC teams that are going to crush us.
Or Ohio State.
Listen, Ohio State is not going to fall in, bro.
They're not. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Get out of here. Those bums are done. Yeah, it looks like they should have used the Corona excuse.
I hope Oklahoma State loses and Oklahoma State and Cincinnati loses. I want to see what they're going to decide to do. It's going to be crazy.
That's going to be
It's
a lot
going to be
of
the first year of where they have to consider a 2-loss team, and they're probably going to put one in. Because Cincinnati will not go over Alabama. And Oklahoma State will not go over Alabama. So who's left? There's Notre Dame. There's 2 spots coming out opening up.
But I think, with Cincy, though,
Cincinnati's out. They lose out.
I know, but
Right now, I feel like they're doing them a favor by putting them in. They better win out. They lose, they're not only out, they're going to drop to like 9 or 10.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing on January 1st, 100%.
All right, why you looking at me when you said that?
I'm just saying,
Is he throwing a shot?
No, you
throwing a
guys.
shot,
The
dog?
Little Caesar Bowl is not that bad. I'll take you to Ford Field.
You want me some Little Caesars?
Nah, you pushing it, Omar. No, you don't eat no Little Caesars.
Already?
From Hamtramck, not from Ford Field.
Heck no, not at Ford Field.
It's alright.
Shout out to Jose. We appreciate Jose, man. So anyways, if y'all have any questions, by the way, chime in. Y'all want to call in. The number is 313-306-1750. Again, it's 313-306-1750. If you want to call in, feel free to call in. Jose.
What do I do?
Talk to me.
Shh, ain't nothing else to talk about, baby. Psych. Switching the gears.
Alright, so let's switch the gears. Okay, so we talked about big games. Baylor versus Oklahoma State. Who do you got winning that game? Oklahoma State?
Yeah, I got Oklahoma State winning that game, even though it's damn, Baylor's not that bad. Oklahoma State. I'm gonna stick with my picks.
Alright, the big one I want to talk about is Alabama and Georgia. Okay? You're saying Georgia? I want to know what the line is.
It's not a lot. Probably like 3.5, 4 maybe max.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think they're giving Georgia a lot.
No way.
I mean, like,
They
when I say a lot,
respect,
6.5.
they respect Alabama this time of year, bro.
What's your projected line? Go.
My projected line?
6.5 for me.
I said 4.
I left you, I didn't know it. It's 6.5. But I'm not going to waste a half effort.
Alright, I feel that.
Alright.
Will kill you.
Yes. 6.5, I say. But that's on ESPN. I don't know if that's actually the right. The reason why I say this, not for gambling reasons, by the way.
Absolutely.
But just to judge what people are thinking, how the game is going to go. Okay? So I'm not going to lie to you. I see Georgia winning by more than 7 points. 7 or more points.
Yeah, it is 6.5.
I think they're a better team.
Damn. At Alabama, too.
No, it's in
Oh, it's in
the Georgia Dome.
Keep getting college football almost over.
Yeah, it's in the Georgia Dome. We got Yusuf Dab and calling.
No.
But we believe it's Yusuf Dab. Let's try to make sure. Hello. The what?
Oh, man.
Why?
Don't waste your time.
Alright, well, you know you're live right now on the Fantasy Guys, right?
So, yeah, you're going to have something.
Yeah, man, you can't just call in for no Xfinity info and not expect to, like, have a conversation right now, man, in the middle of the show. Michael Gallup or OBJ? Michael Gallup Thursday against the Saints. OBJ, Rams, who they playing?
Jacksonville.
Ooh. I think OBJ's worth the starter, guys.
Yes, he is.
He's back?
He's a
Flex
flex option now, baby.
He's a flex option, I agree. Alright, anyways, I'll let you know, man. If Jose keeps, talks for a while, I'll try to send it.
I'm about to talk about the Raiders, baby. You know,
Not yet.
I need about 15 minutes on them boys.
Alabama and Georgia. Alright,
Alabama boys.
Take it easy. Alright, so Alabama and Georgia, by the way. So I like Georgia. I like Georgia this week. I think that they're a better team. I think Alabama is not as good as we think they are. If Alabama wins, though, that's great for the college football playoff. If they lose, I still believe there's a slight chance, as long as Oklahoma State loses and possibly Cincinnati. But I think if Oklahoma State loses, you're going to have a huge argument. 2-loss Alabama. Why should they be penalized for having a championship? And Notre Dame has no championship conference. So that's going to be a huge argument. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, they set this up. They set the stand rankings on that.
They messed up. Make it an 18 playoff. It's very simple. It'll be so much fun to watch, Hussein.
I know, of course. More football, first of all. It would be the best. More college football, first of all. Second of all, it's just the way they did the rankings, man. They know what Alabama is capable of right now, man. It's so nasty.
What do you mean by that?
I think I'm starting to feel, you know what I'm saying, a little Bryce Young might go off at 4 p.m. this Saturday.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
He's ready for the moment, man.
Well, if Georgia loses this, they're automatically in.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care if they get blown out, they're in.
That sucks.
They're the 1 seed, they won out, and they lost to a top 3 team in the college football playoff championship.
That's what I'm saying. They set this up to put them all in the playoffs. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm trying to think of a scenario where.
Yeah. So we agree though that we have Georgia winning this game though. Like, are you starting to get that little itch of not having Georgia winning this game?
No, I think Alabama might win this one, man.
Really? I mean, hey man, it's not wrong to say.
Because they got the experience.
They do. They definitely do got the experience.
That's what I'm worried about.
All right.
Nick Saban.
Nick Saban. I heard he was driving in a Maven.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, any final thoughts on college football before we shift it over the gears to MLB? Any final comments you want to say about college football?
I'm trying to get a painting of Juwan Howard and Harbaugh in the middle of the field, smiling, giving each other that Big Ten championship hug, because those two guys changed the school completely. Go ahead.
I just think it's so funny to say. Oh my God.
He hates the bell.
No, I do not hate the bell. I do not hate the bell.
Okay, Harbaugh, good coach, yes or no?
That's what I'm trying to laugh at right now.
What?
Well, yeah, Michigan fans, you guys are very funny people, man.
Why?
Y'all funny people.
Because we were ready to get rid of Harbaugh in the beginning of the season?
And now you're saying he's changing the school.
He changed. Look, all you need is 1 year in college football.
Harbaugh, it's hard to find better coaches out there.
Exactly, bro. When I was looking at the coaching options this year, I was
But
like,
he
wow.
has not lived up to your expectations.
And so,
Can it, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. For Michigan fans, can it be erased after this year? 100%. You guys are already, like...
accepted him, that's it. He's good. Invited to all the barbecues. There's some Harbaugh's being named after, kids are being named after him this weekend. It's going to be watched.
This could be a blessing in disguise for Michigan State and Ohio State for the next 10 years.
Well, trust me, we already got blessed with Mel Tucker. Oh.
We're excited about that.
You're really excited about that?
And he's
Let's see how he's gonna take over the transfer portal.
Even if he doesn't, no, he's taking over just recruiting, period.
Nah.
Yes, he is. I'm telling you, he's doing better than anyone has done so far. I'm telling you.
So far.
Very good.
So long. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying.
All right? Recruiting is a big part of college.
That's what it is. That's all college football is recruiting.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, we appreciate the talk. See, this guy Jose is very fun to talk with. Appreciate the conversation. But let's go ahead and move on now to MLB. Okay? Before we move on to MLB, though, I do want to give a shout out to the second sponsor, which is the Balkan House Restaurant. They are famous for their doner kebab sandwich. You know, they even serve breakfast. All their food is halal. Their service is A1. You know, they're always giving back to the community. Shout out to Juma. Shout out to Hassan. Their location is 3028 Kniff Street, Hamtramck, Michigan. They also have a Ferndale location, 314 West 9 Mile Road, Ferndale, Michigan. Their number is 313-262-6234. Again, it's 313-262-6234. Shout out to the Balkan House Restaurant. With that said, Hussein, are you ready for the MLB free agency tracker? Tigers low-key about like a top 5 team making moves, right? Mm-hmm. Top 5 team. So, I'm going to start off with players and where they signed. Okay? Corey Seager, the shortstop from the Dodgers, went to the Rangers. Okay? You have Marcus Semien, the second baseman and shortstop for the Blue Jays, went to the Rangers.
Loaded up 2 people real quick.
Middle infield. Middle infield.
Tight.
Robbie Wade, left-handed pitcher, went from the from the Blue Jays, went to the Mariners. Mad Max Scherzer went to the Dodgers to the Mets.
New York. He's Mr. New York. I love that.
Are you a Met fan now?
No, I'm just a Max Scherzer fan.
Okay.
He's a great pitcher.
All right, we have Kevin Gausman, right-handed pitcher for the Giants, went to the Blue Jays. Marcus Stroman is still available. You got Starling Marte. So let's move on to the the Tigers. Javier Baez went to the Tigers for a 6-year deal.
$140 million.
We got Eduardo Rodriguez as well, the pitcher. So 2 solid signings.
He's a lefty, right?
He's a lefty, by the way.
Solid.
So let's go to the Javier Baez, because we talked about Rodriguez already. So Javier Baez.
I've been a big Javier Baez fan when he was with the Cubbies.
He's a Tiger.
I know that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking like, I think he's a Tiger. The way he plays, the way he...
Oh, I'm sorry. I know he signed with them. Omar.
Yeah, I'm saying, no. Like, you know how I say, like, a player's a Piston, like Kid Cunningham's a Piston?
Yeah.
He's a Tiger. I think he's a great signing. People are mad that we didn't get the big dog. When do we ever get big dogs?
The big dogs usually don't work out.
Yes.
Remember that.
And the money, like...
Last time was the big dog we signed last time?
Is the money ever really worth it?
No.
Exactly.
We get stuck.
We got stuck with Cabrera.
We got stuck with
Y'all
Fielder.
like that? Fielder. Y'all
That
like
was the
that?
last big signing by the way.
So let's keep it real, people. Like, Corey Seager can blow up. Carlos Correa can do great, but we have a bad history with this. Let's not do that anymore for the time being.
Yeah.
We got ourselves, I think, a tier B shortstop, but possible.
Still in his prime.
Yes.
Still.
Got him for 6 years, which is baseball years up until 35 is solid. You know, so I like it. Shortstop is an important position, guys. And we got better. Did we get better?
He's been talented. It's not like he's like, you know what I mean? He was drafted in the first round, 9th pick, by the Cubbies. Won the World Series with the Cubbies. I just wish we could get a couple more pieces, man.
Yeah.
See the Tigers, man. Look at Omar is really right.
Tigers solid, man.
Tigers is starting to look like our little AL Central division is gonna be all ours, huh?
Not ours. White Sox are still better than us, I believe. But I do think that we're gonna be a potential wild card contender. You know, I see us like there's 162 games, 87 and 75 team, 12 wins over 500. You know, I mean that's what you gotta be.
To get the playoffs?
Yeah. I said 178. Well, that's only 9 game difference.
Yeah.
In a 162 game season.
Because that's because of good coaching.
And minor adjustments, Hussein. There's a formula, I promise you. We got a good pitcher, and we now got ourselves a shortstop. We don't have to be the Yankees. We never were the Yankees.
We failed.
We never were the Red Sox.
No.
We're not the guys. We're tier 2, though. We'll get a Javier Baez. You know what I'm saying? But we're not those guys. We're not the Dodgers.
Yes, but like you said, I like what the Tigers are doing.
Yes.
We filled the 2 most important positions on defense.
Yes.
That's how I see it.
Yes. We got a great catcher, too. Is that what you're referring to?
No, I'm talking about these 2 signings are like one of the 2 most important positions.
What's the other one?
A pitcher? A left-handed pitcher? And
Shortstop. Okay. Had to put you on the spot. And I'm like, come on, Jose, because you're already saying it, so now I got to put you on the spot, Jose.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay? So I wanted you to, like, make sure, okay? So my point is we got a good catcher, too, from the Reds. It was
that was a quick signing, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was like one of the very first signings.
First. And Hussein, you're going to love, I'm telling you, good moves, Hussein. We're not these guys, but we're going to come in there. We're going to be that team.
Moneyball.
Yes. Smart baseball.
Wolverines.
We're not going to be scoring 12 runs, but we're going to score enough runs. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying now.
All right. We're going to end up 70, 92. Worst team in baseball. Detroit sports, guys, we have to hope.
You gotta love it, man.
The least we can do is just hope.
That's all we got is hope.
Rodney Bell's going to be back to Michigan
next year. He was. That's why the run game took over. I mean, it was a blessing, man. It was like, you know what I'm saying?
Quick question: you want Cade or you want Dylan to be your quarterback next year? Tough one, right? I'll be putting you on the spot.
I know you do. You gotta at least let me know when you're gonna say stuff like this. I don't want none of that.
Stop it, man. You guys are so disrespectful to Cade. I think he's the best quarterback you guys have had in the last 10 years, bro.
He's a game manager. You know what he reminds me of?
Al Smith.
I was gonna say Mac Jones, but yeah. But not as talented as Mac Jones. Like no. Like see how Mac. Listen, Omar, you ain't let me finish. Look at me.
I'll be trying. That's it, you ready?
But listen, I'm gonna you watch Mac Jones?
Yeah, no, you're gonna text him and get him up, people.
And I'm grinding till I'm tired. But listen, he's managing the games. He ain't making big plays. He ain't bombing the boys. He's doing him.
I like what he's doing, bro.
He's game managing, bro.
I love Mac Jones.
We used to ask our quarterback to do too much, straight up. That's every year. And we Shea
Patterson was nothing like Cade. Cade won you guys games, bro.
Big games.
I'm telling you, Michigan State.
And he's been there the whole time.
The reason why you guys were about to blow us up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, and unfortunately, it was when he was out, when that fumble happened, it was a big fumble.
Yeah, JJ.
Because you guys were in the lead, and then y'all stopped us and then got the ball. And it was the first play, it was a fumble. Like, so I'm trying to go backwards, but my point is that he's won y'all some games.
He sure has.
So, game manager, yes. But I think he's a little bit better than that. Little bit. Mac Jones, I see where you're going with that, though. I don't want to go on a rant with Mac Jones. Maybe we can talk about it one day. But I'm not talking fantasy. I'm talking reality. I love Mac Jones.
Man.
He is everything you want in a quarterback.
Man,
He's already
everybody's
showing
they're
signs.
all mad. They're all mad.
There's already showing signs of like the guy.
You talking about MJ10?
Yes.
That's his trademark, by the way.
Okay. So, yeah.
You know he does like a low blow to Tom Brady, TD12.
Is that really?
He did MJ10. That AWS.
That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, so that's really the big ones for baseball. Carlos Correa has not been signed yet, and the thing that I said
take his time.
when we're in a hot mic situation is that the lockdown is going to happen. So when I was listening to ESPN, they brought up a great point, and it was that's why a lot of these so usually baseball free agency is just random moments. It's not like NBA or NFL. Right when it happens, is a purge of signings. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why there's been a couple of these last few days is because it's looming. And baseball can be shut down. How long? Who knows? It doesn't seem like it's threatening, but it's always a threat when it's shut down.
They have to.
You know?
It's a negotiation.
So my point is no negotiations can happen. That's why they wanted to get it done before. But it's going to happen at 12 o'clock today. And the breaking news on ESPN said it's imminent. So that means it's happening. It lasted 7 minutes. Can you imagine how the negotiations go, though, in all seriousness? They just go in the meeting and say, this is what we want, this is what we want. No, okay, bye. We're not agreeing.
Yeah.
It's funny and crazy at the same time. Alright? Let me just check on, I just realized that the MSU Spartans are playing. Just want to make sure, the squad is doing okay. We're ranked, by the way, now. Ranked. We're up 8-7, not bad. And we'll take that ranking. We'll take it.
Any day.
Started off unranked. Ranked, does that sound like something familiar to you?
We'll find out tonight. We're ranked already, just so you know.
Huh?
We're ranked.
Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been ranked.
I was just trying to say,
No, I'm just saying, does that remind you of something?
college football?
Michigan State Spartans? Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry. Throw that in there.
I think that just went over my head.
So, we're going to move on from baseball to now NFL talks.
Back to the football.
Yes. So, we usually start off our show with Lions and Raiders, but we had to do a little differently today.
Yeah, because of respect.
You got to give us the cowbell one more time. How's that? So, we got to give respect for the cowbell.
Respect the bell, boys.
Do you want to start off with the Raiders, Jose? Big win on Thursday?
No, let's talk about your Lions.
Go ahead, talk to me, man.
You talk to me. How you doing?
It's just, I feel like we should run on repeat. I'm going to record us. Because, I'm going to say the same thing. Disappointing loss, we lost. But it's good for us in the long run. We want to keep losing. And we're getting closer and closer to the number 1 overall pick, which holds a lot of power. And I sincerely wish, I'm so happy other teams got 2 wins. Because I don't want to go winless. That is very embarrassing.
Yeah.
I hope we win 1 game, but only win 1 game. Seriously. I'm not joking with you. I literally hope we only win 1 game. I don't want to go winless, though.
There's only one more game I see us winning.
Who?
It's either Atlanta.
Oh, we play Atlanta, or we at home?
No. Okay, then we got a home game against Denver Broncos.
I don't see us winning that.
Alright, we're not winning.
So, Lions playing Minnesota at home this week, though. Without Dalvin Cook. I don't see us winning. You don't see us winning?
Without take away Adam Thielen and freaking Justin Jefferson, I don't see us winning.
That is true. That is true, sadly. Like, it just sometimes comes down to just who's the better team and who wants it more, right?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
They suck. Sorry. They suck.
Say it one more time, I said.
There's only one thing that can save you guys.
Oh.
With that number 1 pick.
What is it?
The Detroit Lions select Aiden Hutchinson.
Really?
Michigan. Defensive end.
Do you believe that?
7:36, December 1st. You heard it here first.
Do you think the Lions should go after a quarterback, or do you think they should get a defensive lineman with the first pick?
This is probably one of the weakest drafts because I think the best player is a cornerback. So, no, I stay take a defense with the first pick. Trade back? Well, nobody's going to trade you. Take a defense.
I'll take a defense, too.
So all you gotta do is take defense.
For sure.
You can take defense actually the first.
Bro, man,
first round.
you know there's another quarterback that's gonna be in the market. It's gonna happen because the season's not going too well. I should give you a hint.
Baker Mayfield?
Russ is cooking.
Oh, come on.
He's leaving Seattle.
He was hurt for 5 games. Or 4 games, whatever.
It's not about him being hurt or not. It's just about it looks like a very ugly situation.
Disgusting offensive line. No run game.
He complained about this and it got worse. So they're about to miss the playoffs. I see him leaving. Like that complaints were real. It wasn't no joke. He wanted to be traded. He wanted outs. That's not no fake, false rumors. We heard it from multiple people, and you can just tell by his demeanor too. So I believe that he's done, and I would take him in a heartbeat, bro.
I would give them both of our first
No, I
rounds
would
this
not.
year.
And I think they're free agent, first of all. So I don't think we have to battle. We can just sign him. Look it up.
No way.
Look it up. Russell Wilson.
Why would Russell Wilson
Come
want
to
to come
Detroit. You're right. I agree. I'm just telling you there's players available, though. At least I'm saying. I hope he wants to maybe come. But I hope that's not an issue for him, especially if you give him money. Free agent?
It was 27 months ago when he signed a 4-year, $140 million extension. Wilson is now into the 4th year of his contract.
Yeah.
Meaning there's 3 more seasons left.
3 more? For him? Oh, what?
On his deal. Yeah, he's in Seattle.
I don't think so, still.
He signed
I still don't think so, man.
So, like I was saying, I would give them both of our first rounders this year and 1 next year. So give them 3 first rounders.
Because look how stupid you look. Giving the Jets a first round pick, trying to be the Rams, and now the Jets got 2 top 5 picks. Giants got 2 top 10 picks.
Who did that? Who's that one? I'm confused. I'm saying.
NFL teams. There's 2 Jets. They got the Jets. The Jets
The Eagles got good picks too.
The Eagles got 2 top 10 picks. The Giants got 2 top 10 picks, and the Jets got 2 top 10 picks. Right now. You know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because the Eagles, Seahawks got a terrible record. Their pick right now is in the top 10. They gave that pick to the Jets for Jamal Adams. Yeah.
Jets are chilling.
Yep, and the Eagles got that pick from, the Giants got their pick from the Bears for the Justin Fields trade last year. And the Eagles got their pick from Houston with that big Laramie Tunsil swap and all that crap they were doing in the middle of where the Eagles got a pick or some crap. I don't know how they did that, but
Yeah.
they got 2 top 10 picks. So that's crazy. Right now, like the Jets have pick 4 and 5.
You guys like my 3 out of picks for the Thanksgiving game? Yes, he did call them out, by the way. Munir Lazari called out all 3 picks. Remember he said the Raiders, and we were like, we don't see that happen. He called out the Raiders. He called out the Bears.
That was for you.
It's a cowbell show, Munir, by the way. If you haven't tuned in yet earlier, it's a cowbell show. And then he did. And then he also called out Buffalo Bills. So shout out to Munir. Munir, that's why we're going to have him on the show. That's why we have him on the show. Yusuf David said Matt Breeder or Boston Scott. Neither. Breeder, Buffalo is playing Patriots.
Monday night.
I'll play Boston Scott.
Yeah. But I think he might be in the doghouse.
Why?
He fumbled on that last drive.
I don't think he's in the doghouse. They like him.
Yeah, they like him a lot more than Miles Sanders.
Yeah, they like him too much, to be honest with you. It's freaking weird. Because Miles Sanders, seriously, it doesn't make sense to me. And Kenneth Gainwell, I thought they both liked both of those guys.
Looked explosive, and now none of them are touching the ball. Kenneth Gainwell was a healthy scratch.
Boston Scott and Jordan Howard.
What is this, 2014 all over again?
So, Raiders. The Raiders.
Back in it.
Stop.
Back.
Fluke win.
Did you see the AFC West?
I know.
You see the division?
Crazy.
Last place is 6 and 5.
That's crazy, man.
Fluke win. No, not a fluke win.
Waller's out, by the way.
No, he's out.
Who are they playing against this week?
Oh, Snacks.
Snacks Harrison? Michigan State's up by 1, by the way.
Sky State.
Just want to make sure I check out Michigan State. By the way, I'm looking up right now who do the Vegas Raiders play, and the Raiders play Washington. Big game for both teams. Washington is the 7th seed in the wild card.
Sweet Heineke.
Taylor, Gibby could be the man now. McKissick got hurt. Gibby could be the man that people drafted him for.
Wow, finally, Mesquite. But he's finally getting the touches. You know, it's all about the timing.
Yeah, I agree. So, anyways, Raiders, proud one for you though.
Absolutely, we love them. Just win, baby. Proud win. When is it not a proud win?
That's true.
Dan Carlson kicked the lights out of Thanksgiving.
He did.
Hunter Renfrow ate like twice that day.
We told him not to start Hunter Renfrow, remember? Well, I did. We said Ayuk and what was the other one we needed if you're still watching? He had 3 players. We said Ayuk for sure and someone else.
I wouldn't see myself talking no to Renfrow.
Who's the other player?
Didn't matter. Renfrow dropped 21 in a PPR format.
He did. Did you start him?
No. I benched him for Moody. 4-point difference.
Okay.
So it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
They're in the hunt. I like seeing this. All games are gonna mean more.
That's what the only good thing is. Meaningful games.
But I don't see them making the playoffs, dude.
No, AFC is stacked. I don't know why the Ravens are ranked number 1.
That's crazy, dude. The Ravens are 1. This is gonna be the year as we're all talking about everybody. Lamar Jackson finally gets to the Super Bowl because
that guy just threw 4 interceptions on Sunday night and 1 touchdown. If he were playing any other team but the Browns, they would have lost.
But he played the Browns though, and their defense is not bad.
And that's crazy how their defense is.
And it's a rivalry game.
Yeah, their defense is taking care of the
AFC, I promise you, it's gonna be who shows up. Forget all that nonsense. No team has proven they deserve the number 1 seed. I literally would have an argument to say the Patriots are the best team in the AFC.
6 straight.
So at the end of the day, my point is like, you can't. Every team has shown their flaws. So right now, Lamar Jackson has an even amount of shot of making it to the Super Bowl as any other team to me in the AFC.
Patriots are.
They're balanced.
You know, if they would have won that game against the Cowboys, when they played them in overtime and the Cowboys hit CeeDee Lamb in the corner, they would have won 8 straight. It would have been 8 straight in a row.
The Buccaneers barely beat them.
And it was field goals.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Patriots are going to the playoffs.
For sure. We had this conversation where I asked about the Patriots for real. I like them.
Watch, man. I can't wait till Monday night.
It's going to be a great game.
They're going to put the beat down.
Really?
Beat down. I want to see that.
Are they home?
I believe so. No, wait a minute. They're at Buffalo.
Oof, they were at home. I see that. Yeah, they're in Buffalo, man. I don't see a beat down, man. It's going to be a tough game, though. It's going to be a nasty game. It's going to be a playoff game.
Gritty.
Division.
Cold. Buffalo.
Nobody circles the wagons.
Like the Buffalo.
Like the Buffalo Bills.
And yeah. What is that, your favorite Chris Berman line?
No.
What is it?
Raiders.
Raiders.
Or the other one?
Yeah, green teeth. Oh, that's
Jets. Jets. Berman has some lines, man.
That's our Uncle Sal.
Shout out to Chris Berman, man. Still holding it down, by the way. Shout out to Chris. Alright, so, by the way, I have any comments. Ayuk or Elijah Moore was the other one.
Oh, I think we talked about Elijah Moore being hot.
What did he end up doing?
I don't know.
Sorry, Munir.
I'm sorry, Munir. I hope you went with Hunter Renfrow.
We hope you went with Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah.
But chances are...
Well, Ayuk's a great start this week.
I do. Deebo Samuel.
Out.
Done.
McCaffrey. Done. RNFL. We're all fighting to play with that. What's going on? We're screwed, dude. That league is something else. Now I'm OT tied up. So it's just like, and guess what? I played with Sam this week. Got it. Hey.
I don't know. Fantasy, I'm not going to lie to you, Sam.
It's funny because we all clinched the Champions League. Anybody bragging about that?
Why are you laughing?
Because I remember I was watching the show Sunday, and you and Moti were talking about, I forgot who was available on the waivers, and I looked at it too, and I'm like, this guy was Ben got picked up in our other league, man. Weeks ago, you guys brought. I see the difference, man. I see what you guys are saying. And Fami was like, what are you guys ranked at?
Yeah.
And then what happened? I got mad. So you don't talk to my boys like that. So I popped Fami's team in the mouth. Turned that boom Philly sandwich to a little slider.
I love it.
Yeah, Fami, you're beatable.
Let me give you a round of applause for this.
Thank you. That's for the Wednesday special. How about that?
Alright, with that said, thank you for doing that, because that did happen on Sunday.
Yeah.
He did hit us with that line, alright? Just want to throw that out there, that Champions League is going to be like, it's like the AFC, I feel like.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues.
Real talk.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the AFC. I'm talking about like it's a toss-up, man. It's a toss-up. I sincerely believe it.
Our NFL, it's one.
I think West Ham got it in the bag. Easily. The only competition is Dave. Eddie's team can be good in the playoffs. Hopkins can come back too.
That's it.
Like, yeah.
It's only
you know.
it's out of 3.
Yeah.
But it's fantasy.
It's fantasy. Anything
So-
can happen.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. Real talk.
And I'm not trying to brag, but I'm hoping Dalvin Cook takes more than 2 weeks off.
He's not gonna take 2 weeks off, dude. I think he's done. I mean, I'm you know, Minnesota might still be in the playoffs. I'm just talking out of my head. We got a phone call right here, okay?
Oh!
Munir, talk to me. We got a second phone call calling in, but I'm not gonna answer that.
We got time for that.
We got Munir Gonzalez on the phone.
Yeah, they're next.
Alright, they're next though?
Yeah.
Alright, talk to me, Munir. What's going on?
Tell us what happened, man. We're stressed out here. Oh.
Oh, that boy watched Renfro later on that day. He was not eating the turkey the right way for the rest of the day. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Oh yeah, I
You
know
and
the
me
feeling.
both.
I know the feeling.
You're telling me I went up against them.
And then he had a 21 ball too, man. I ain't gonna lie. The 21 is when you sit there and be like, ah, man.
Boy. Oof.
Thielen outplayed him, did he?
I think Stafford outdueled Aaron Rodgers. Fahmy lost twice last week. Once to Hesse, once to Madrid.
Khalid, if you're listening, sorry that happened to you, but we are glad because we would have felt terrible if he lost the game because of the Hunter Renfro decision. So I'm glad that you won that game, Manir. I'm glad that you won that game. Hey, who'd you end up starting, Noah Fant or Pat Fryermuth? I'm happy that you did that because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was watching the game, I'm telling y'all, man, like giving advice has almost, I don't want to say taking over because I still care about my team, obviously, but it's very close, bro. Like, I care about, I'll be sitting there focusing on Boom Phillies, I'll be focusing on that, and I ain't gonna lie to you, it's fun to me. It's fun. Real talk. Yeah. Yeah, 100%, 100%, and so that's the fantasy guys. We gotta do it for you, man. But I appreciate the phone call, man. Inshallah, we'll see you soon, man. You're coming up soon, man. I know. SubhanAllah, man. For sure. Yalla, man.
Yalla, man. Thanks for the call.
Alright, that was Manir Ghazali. Shout out to Manir Ghazali.
So,
Alright, talk to me. We want to talk about waiver wires? Or you want to call that number back?
I want to know about the Undertaker episode. What are we going to do?
Next week?
Is it next week?
Yeah, Black Suits.
Everybody, some of us only got one more week left of fantasy football. Let's enjoy it.
Exactly.
So,
but you know what can help people? Some waiver wire pickups. And there's a son of a gun that owns Alexander Madison. At the perfect time. This is crunch time. Crunch Wrap Supreme. Homemade.
Yeah.
Right? So, Alexander Madison to me is the pickup, if he was available, is the pickup of the year. But I sincerely believe in good fantasy leagues, everybody held on to him. Because everybody knows that he's an RB1 as soon as if Dalvin Cook was to get hurt. And so, if he's available though, Alexander Madison.
How about this?
The pickup of the week.
I'm in 7 leagues.
You got him in 6.
Yeah, but he wasn't available in that. Number 1 pickup of the week. Alexander Madison. We can agree with that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Number 2, in my opinion, are you going to say Chuba?
Chuba Hubbard, but I would be like, again, if you were a McCaffrey owner and you thought, he's back, let me drop Chuba.
Well,
Chuba, I mean, that was real dumb.
It was a dumb move?
Terrible move.
But yeah, Chuba would be the number 2 pickup of the week. Number 3, even though they're on a bye, it's one of the Tennessee Titans running backs. Which one would it be this time? I'm not saying Adrian Peterson. Calm down.
He ain't on the team.
Yeah, he's not on the team.
I picked him up. He was the Seahawks.
I think he's gonna play. Just so you know.
I just pick him up. Just to see what's up. I mean, like once you get to this point, it's like I'm tossing out.
Really?
Players in and out. But go ahead. Who's the running back?
Dontre Hillary. He was one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
So. I had him already the week before, but like some people still he was still available on some waiver wires. So
Do you think McNichols coming back would affect him?
No, because McNichols never lived up to the expectation of a true backup. I guess he was just coming in after Derrick Henry beat the crap out of him. By the way, Derrick Henry still number 2 in rushing yards.
Crazy. He was having a monster year, man. He was having a monster year, bro. He was balling. So yeah, my third one was Jamal Williams.
Oh, Jamali.
DeAndre Swift is going to be out. I know they're playing against the Vikings, but you know what, dude? Jamal Williams is safe to me 12 to 15 points.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get you that solid 12 to 15, get you like 3 catches and like 60 yards rushing, you know what I'm saying? So maybe a touchdown. So Jamal Williams, solid pick up.
Listen,
if you need an RB2 flex option,
we're at that time of year where there's not a lot of pickups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So start stashing defenses. I recommend it, especially if you already clinched your playoffs and you know you're going to play week 1. You're going to be playing week 1 of the playoffs. Pick up your defenses now. You got the Miami Dolphins are playing the Jets week 1. You got a lot of good teams out there. You got the Saints going. I know they got an easy matchup. There's like a couple of them. Denver Broncos are not playing the Lions. They're playing the Lions the week before. Yeah. Start stashing defenses.
The question was Ayuk or Elijah Moore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Ayuk this week a lot. I think he's gonna turn into the Deebo Samuel of the team. Not as great as Deebo, but they're gonna try and get him moving around. They're starting to show him some respect that Ayuk deserves. So I like Ayuk. I think he's even a safer play, believe it or not, now too. Ayuk or Elijah Moore, Hussein?
Yeah, I feel the same way about Ayuk.
Yes.
He's with Deebo being gone, man. I really think that's actually huge for him and Kittle. So, yeah, as a Kittle, just watching Kittle block all last week really pissed me off, man.
Josh Allen or Matthew Stafford? I'm gonna keep saying this. I mean, I know he's playing the Patriots, but last year the Patriots, he torched them in the biggest league of fantasy championship. I can't bench Josh Allen.
But just, he's saying this. I understand where you're going, but he's
playing the Jags.
Yeah, Stafford's at home playing against Jacksonville.
I still can't bench Josh Allen.
I understand what you're saying, bro.
It's Monday Night Football too.
But you act like the Patriots got a bad defense.
They do have a great defense. I was arguing with Tony, their top three. I just think you can't bench Josh Allen, bro.
Understood.
Are you going to bench? I don't know. I can't give you a scenario, I guess. So, yeah, dude, I don't know. It's a tough one. What would you do? Allen or Stafford?
I'll actually fifth on that one. I own Stafford in 3 leagues, so I'm going to have to say Stafford because I want Stafford. Season's riding on Stafford's shoulders right now. Guy is throwing back to back.
You know what, Stafford will give you a safe game. You're kind of doing a risky move with Josh Allen. Believe it or not, for this game, Josh Allen does share more risk, I feel like. But, I don't know. It's Josh Allen.
Yeah, man.
It's like, do you bench Lamar Jackson? It's tough, right?
Not if you have Brady.
Cook it
up.
I got a quick question for you. Me personally.
Look.
Keeper league where you can trade draft picks. Would you trade Saquon Barkley for a fourth? Or Cordero Patterson for a sixth?
Sell Saquon.
Take or sell.
Are you trying to get him?
Yeah. No.
I don't like trading draft picks, man. How many keepers?
2 keepers.
Cordell Patterson. Look at the year.
How about Cordell Patterson and AJ Brown for a fourth?
Back.
Or Saquon
Streaming
Barkley?
the action live with YouTube TV.
I put the beat up.
I'll go for Cordell and
I don't know, like
AJ Brown for a fourth.
When I create
Bro.
sexy sounds,
Yes.
When I'm making beats, I view it as a
I make it rain,
I
homie.
find the answer to.
You tell me what you want to do then.
When I create,
I don't even know why you're trading draft picks anyway. 4th round. You want to know who was taken in the 4th round this year?
Don't
when
take
I'm
that.
creating, I just see my ideas coming to life.
I got Cup in the third, though. I got Cup in the third. I got Gibson in the sixth. I got Metcalf in the fifth.
Cowbell. So let's call him some cowbell.
Oh, cowbell. Let's do it. There you go.
It's your phone, not mine.
I mean, I'm not going to call back now.
No, because we got to talk about Thursday.
Yes, we do. So what would you really do with that trade? That's what we're talking about tonight. Keep it?
Go for it and get around the early class. It's getting serious, Omar. What are you going to do? Are you going to go to the playoffs with Devontae Smith as your wide receiver 1? Oh my god, because that's who I got.
No, seriously, yeah. I think I'll do it. Cordell Patterson has a chance, right?
You know why? Because you keep getting hurt. When you keep getting hurt, that's what that means.
It's going to get hurt again. Alright. Plus, if Cordell does end up happening, I still got AJ to lean on hopefully.
Lean on
That
me.
makes it seem. I need that. 2 Alright. Alright, so let's get the show going. Thursday Night Football. That was my trade dance. That was on the table for me to make a move, right? So, from the trade. Cowboys, Saints, playing at the Saints. We're going to talk about who the starting tip for the game. We're going to talk about final score of the game, and then our gift to game player of the week. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
With all that said, let me give a shout out to Gift to Game, because that is the third sponsor that we have here for today. So first of all, Gift to Game is a non-profit organization that sponsors orphans in Yemen. 100% of all their donations goes to the less fortunate. You know, I really shout out to the people that are doing it over there at Gift to Game. Shout out to Rico for putting a light on this. People are wondering why Yemen. Well, I'll tell you why. It's the largest humanitarian crisis in aid operation. 5 million people are at risk of famine. 15 million people need water and sanitation support. If you wanted to donate, their Venmo is at give2game. Their Zelle is 313-445-8638. And their Cash App is the money symbol, give, the number 2, and then game. That is the sponsor of the week as well. One of the 3 sponsors with BC Adhesives in the Balkan House. So Hussein, Cowboys at Saints Taysom Hill. I put a number 4 over here as a pickup too, just in case teams maybe needed a quarterback. I know he had a better supporting cast, but he was a top 12 fantasy quarterback last year when he was playing. Do you think the Saints have a legit shot if Taysom Hill is as the quarterback? He's not because he will be. So as Taysom Hill as the quarterback, Saints got a shot winning this game.
Yes.
Does this hurt or help fantasy relevancies for the running back?
Hurts. I mean, you know, Taysom Hill hasn't been consistent. That's why it's hard to say.
Taysom Hill is handling.
Let me take back what I said.
He vultures touchdowns.
Yeah.
And for sure hurts. At the end of the day, he scores 3 rushing touchdowns. That's 3 more than Travis Simeon. So it hurts. It hurts.
Oh, yeah, it does.
How much does it hurt is the question. I don't know. Because they move the ball more. So maybe more opportunities to score. So maybe that's where the relevancy happens. But at the end of the day, I think overall it hurts.
I just don't like his fantasy number. I don't like him, in general, because they got no receivers. All they have is Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys got a great defense. So it's a recipe for disaster. It's like the Lions game.
Alright. Anyways, going back to this situation. So I do think that it's going to be an interesting game though, because it's at the Saints. So what's your final score of the game?
I see Cowboys winning this. Cowboys winning this by at least 2 touchdowns. I was thinking about something like 28-10, 28-14.
Really?
Yeah. They're healthy. For the first time since September 9th, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Gallup are all going to be on the field.
That is huge.
That was opening day, by the way.
Yeah. And that was when Michael Gallup got hurt, like, the first drive. Because he was balling that first drive, by the way. Low-key was putting up some numbers.
Michael Gallup.
Alright, so let's go back to this situation. I see a score of like 27-21 maybe.
You really think the Saints are going to be in this?
I do, because of the fact that they're home. It's a big game. Their defense is not bad. Taysom Hill knows how to move the ball, like in terms of himself. So I can see a solid game for the Saints.
I feel what you're saying. They got a good defense. They got a great defensive line. They got solid corners. But I don't see their offense scoring, man. It's just...
I can see that, though. I can also see that, too. So, going back to the game, though. Who you starting, who you sitting? So, for the Saints, are you starting Mark Ingram?
No, because I think they're going to go back to that split carry situation.
I have to start him. I'm starting him.
You have no choice.
Yeah.
You're starting him. There's a difference.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, if you're desperate, sure.
Top 24 finish.
Yeah, I can see him scoring a touchdown easily. I can see him putting up 10 points. That's more than Miles Sanders had. Oh, yeah. Look at you.
Can I get 12?
You want 12?
I want 12. Ring the darn bell. Alright. So, going back to what we were saying, though.
Yep. Mark Ingram.
Kamara. Taysom Hill, you said no.
No.
Cowboys. Are you starting Tony Pollard?
He's a flex. He's a solid flex.
Zeke is still starting. Are you starting Michael Gallup? Dalton Schultz.
Look, now it's back to everybody's gonna have their day. They're back to that situation. Could be anybody's game. You know, remember first week, Amari Cooper scored 30. Nobody else scored nothing.
I'm not starting Dalton Schultz. Because first of all, the Saints is tough against the safeties. I mean, against the tight ends. Yeah, but I'm not starting Dalton Schultz.
So let me see who's available then, because I'm not starting him.
No, I would start him, but I have T.J. Hawkinson, that's why. And then I have Logan Thomas, which is a green light, so I'm starting Logan Thomas. I could be wrong.
Let me say something. Logan Thomas looked great.
Yeah. So that's why I'm going. If you have a consistent tight end, I'm going with the real fantasy guy. Shout out to Moody. Listen, man, I don't want you. Brian Ruth wanted me the game. Thank you. And what I'm doing, you've been hot fire lately. So you give me shout outs right now. I appreciate that, Moody. But anyways, I just want to let you know, Moody. I want you to be at the point where you start Josh Allen. Here, I'm gonna give you their fantasy numbers, at least in our league, because I want him to understand that it's one of those situations now where you're starting Josh Allen and you can't even be mad if he gets outplayed by Matthew Stafford. Do you agree with me, Jose? Josh Allen right now is ranked as the #1 fantasy quarterback.
Wow.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, it is. Is this real?
Wait a minute.
He is. He's #1.
Not
But
no.
Stafford is right behind him. Stafford is 24 points behind him. So he's actually not that bad. You know what's #3? Yes.
What?
Fantasy quarterback.
#3 fantasy quarterback? Kirk Cousins.
He's in the top 10.
Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. #3 is Justin Herbert. This is a 6-point touchdown, by the way.
Yeah, Stafford's #4. You got Herbert #3. Who's #2?
Thomas. Sheikh. Tom Brady.
He's not he's #1 in my heart.
Thank you. Oh, ring the bell. Tom Brady. Alright. So, let's keep it rolling though. Me personally, my gift to game player of the week. Are you ready to ring that bell?
Yeah.
Some people like to listen to iPods. Me personally, I'm old school to the new generation, that is. I rather listen to CDs. CD لحمة. CD حليب. CD حليب.
CD وعيني. CD Lamb.
Yes, I'm going with CD Lamb. I'm going with the safe guy. You know, Gallup to me is a good one too. But CD Lamb to me, man, I think he's gonna have a good week. I think he's the best receiver on the Cowboys. I said this before the year started. You don't believe me? Check out the podcast Bash and Z. I was on there and I'm so happy they have it because I said 3 things that kind of came to fruition, and I was like, Jalen Hurts, people are sleeping on him. I think he's an okay fantasy quarterback. I said CD Lamb is the best Cowboys receiver, and I said Devontae Smith. I like him a lot. Devontae Smith, I mean, he's been okay.
You a low-key Eagles guy?
No.
You know, you give a lot of shout-outs to the Eagles, and you don't even know it.
Do I?
Yeah, you always talk about Kenneth Gainwell and Miles Sanders and
I'm just disappointed.
Jalen Hurts. You got Delaware in the house a couple weeks ago, you was talking about.
You're right, I need to stop talking about him. That's it. Stop it right there. Who do you give the game player of the week?
I like going outside the box, Omar. You know me. I don't like going with the obvious.
Yeah, I'm going with the obvious. Because we're putting this on paper, we're letting people know that this guy's gonna do his job. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, this is not Boom Phillies.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna do his job. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give you some points and gain you a victory. Give to gain. This player's gonna do it.
I hate to say it because you know it sucks going against Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb.
Going with Dak.
Going with Dak.
Dak sack.
CeeDee Lamb. And Dak.
Catching touchdowns. I'm like, Jose, here we go.
Never see a duck and a lamb throw to each other?
On Thanksgiving.
Oh, man.
Alright, with all that said, everybody that's watching, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. This was another episode. Time be flying. That's already the end of the show. Jose, we appreciate you. The sponsors, Give to Game, BC Adhesives, the Balkan House. We had the Cowbell as the third host of today's show. We had Munir Lazadi calling in. Shout out to my man Munir. It was another fun one, Jose. We're already on episode 13. You know, time flying. Alright? Fantasy football season
it's coming to an end.
Football season's gonna be ending soon.
No. This is not. You're lying. No, it ain't. It's not. Don't say that.
Jose, do you want to end us with any great note, alright? And
Just a couple shout outs to my peoples, man. Michigan State's going all the way, guys.
we're gonna talk up for you. We had a good show.
Thank you.
We had a good show today. That was a fun
Good audience. I love you guys. This is why I come here every day. Every single one of you.
There you go.
Yeah, just shout out to my boys, man, in our leagues. You know what I'm saying? We just love to do what we do, even though we're not doing as good as we want to do. We just love to do it. You know, sometimes it's hard to explain.
Yeah, it is. But it's worth it. It's fun. Shout out to everybody. We watch us on Oz Media 313 YouTube page. You can listen to us on Apple and Spotify podcast under Oz Media. Cowbell, you got any final words? Alright.
More cowbell. That's
More
all we need.
cowbell. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all next week. You can tune in this Sunday.
Will.
Fantasy Guys, Sunday edition, 11:30. We have the jeweler on the show.
This Sunday?
He's supposed to be coming with someone else, but if he doesn't, I think you should make an appearance as well and talk your smack with Tony. Be a fun show. Alright? Yes. With that said, we'll see you all next week. Have a great rest of your day and rest of the